Frankie Kazarian to start things off.
No.
We are sold out tonight for Under Siege in the greater Toronto area in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. The CAA Center has been rocking all night long, and this is our main event bout. It's Joe Hendry and Elijah against Frankie Kazarian and Trick Williams. Elijah and Kazarian to start things off.
Thanks for 600.
Kazarian, several days very didn't understand himself since calling his shot at Rebellion, having that at least trial been foiled by NXT's Ethan Page and coming up short in that three-way contest at Rebellion. Looking to exercise some of those demons here tonight.
Hashtag TNA Under Siege trending all over the world right now on social media. Thank you for tuning in wherever
With
you
more
are.
than 70 million living with American households, this is the most common house pet in the U.S. What's a cat?
Elijah off the ropes and clubbing blow there to Frankie Kazarian. Frankie Kazarian believed he had everything trending in his
Got one
direction
of these
heading
orders,
into
the
Rebellion.
other goes and full kinds of pets.
Triple threat matchup with the champion.
What's
He
a
had involved in
skunk?
the decision. No disqualifications. He was calling his shot for Bound for Glory. He was in his own hometown.
Critters of the
Area in which he
parts
seen
of
some
American
tremendous
misplaced
events over the years. And
What
he
is the
did get the job
mastodon?
done. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry got the job done that night at Rebellion.
Wrong. No lies detected.
Dawson and Dawson is German is burrowing.
Trick Williams wants it. Joe Hendry wants it.
Go for
We
it.
could get an early preview of Battleground here in Brampton.
That's it, okay.
And Frankie Kazarian not giving Trick Williams what he wants or Joe Henry what he
Dr.
wants.
Kavanaugh, the first day of
Look,
the things
they
away
made it
was a
clear.
Boston Emmy with a
They may be
train
teammates together,
drama.
but they're not
What's
friends.
Cassie Gordon?
We might be on different pages, different agendas here tonight.
TMDs for 1,000.
But outside of fighting Joe Hendry.
Frankie Kazarian hates
We did
Joe
want to
Henry.
get
Plain and
Dr.
simple. He
Shepard
was a
Brennan on the
special guest
Fox drama.
referee
What
for
is called?
Mammoth versus Henry at Bound for Glory back in October. Joe
TMD
Henry
600.
earned that title shot by beating
Dr.
Frankie
Lisa
Kazarian.
Cuddy and Allison Cameron have Rome, Princeton, Plainsboro,
Very
Hustle, and
consistent thorns
as served
aside
as
of
title
Frankie
dog.
Kazarian.
What is Al?
Elijah looking for the win and a kick out.
TVMDs for 400.
Sold out tonight.
All going to be waiting for this moment after match.
Maria Bello and Cherry Streetfield are among the many who Dr.
Joe
Beth's
Hendry
long-running
and
NBC
Trick
show.
Williams will
What
get
is
their
PR?
hands on each other, but for now, the king of TNA tags out to his partner.
Finally, out of desperation, out goes Kazarian
DJ
into
Church
Trick
Dr.
Williams to meet Elijah.
What is Scrubs?
Trick Williams joined us last night on
The
commentary.
Bible
Red Light, I think it's disgusting. Even on social media, so
Ask Rachel
excited
Dodge
you want to see
recorded
Trick
the
Williams
home
come
7
on
night
commentary.
fall because my suffering. His
This
father
man
didn't resist when he Benjamin.
our TNA World Championship away from this company. Has that thought crossed your mind heading into Battleground?
Of course, it look, I
When the
respect
Jews
the
and
athlete,
ordered
the champion that Trick Williams has been. Had a chance to talk, I have a lot of respect for Trick Williams. Do I want that result at Battleground? Of course not. I am TNA through and through. But I gotta respect the man for who he is. I'm not trying to be biased out here. I'm trying to call it like I see it.
Elijah drives Trick Williams down. Trick Williams told us he's familiar with Elijah. Their time crossing paths in the WWE Performance Center. Elijah could care less about that history. We're going to pick up the win here, continue to escalate his stock in TNA.
Some people question the friendship of Elijah with Joe Hendry. Maybe he's just trying to sidle up to the world champion. But so far, he has lived up to his end of the deal.
Outside section of the phone book listing subscribers by type of business. What are the yellow pages?
Oh, Elijah. Oh, caught by Trick Williams in the corner.
A karate
Athletic
page
and
is
powerful
Joy
athlete.
Obi in Japanese. What's
Williams
a
is,
black belt?
he's a total package. You can't deny it.
Tag made. And here comes the global phenomenon.
The fact is, this actually goes with those movies. It's watching
To
the
meet his battleground opponent face to face.
The California National Park is leading this qualified.
Let me get a preview here. wait a second.
Frankie Kazarian just tagged himself in.
So look at the eyes of Trick Williams.
Joe Hendry has tagged himself out. Joe Hendry wants Trick Williams.
And only Trick
And
Williams.
Trick Williams just tagged himself back in.
I told you these two weren't necessarily on the same page, even if they were on the same team.
Referee Daniel Spencer looks perplexed. He's going to have his hands full here in this all-important main event.
On February 15th,
There goes Trick Williams to the outside to join Kazarian.
What's a maple leaf?
Elijah with a shot from behind, now taking out both his opponents on the floor. Now, wait a second, the TNA World Champion wants to get himself in the fray here.
Joe Hendry over the top, wipes out Kazarian and Trick Williams.
And Hendry is fired up. And the crowd here in Brampton, there ain't no denying that they believe in our world champion. Take another look here as Joe Hendry puts it all on the line to take out his opponents, Kazarian and Williams, in this main event matchup.
Hold on a second, back to live action. Joe Hendry's perplexed. Frankie Kazarian was abandoning Trick Williams, was about to take a walk to the back.
These two exploding as a team here. Maybe have had enough of each other, but Elijah and Hendry not letting that happen.
Two enormous egos. Hendry and Elijah tracking down Kazarian and Williams. There goes Kazarian over the barricade and Trick as well.
Depositing for the people of Brampton here. Look, Hendry and Elijah falling into the crowd.
The referee is going out after him. I talked about at the top of the broadcast. This weekend marks one of the most important stinks in this company's history between Under Siege and the stakes of WWE Battleground. Our referee, like all of us, wants to see a decisive conclusion to this main event. For a lot of leniency and trying to get control of these boys.
Kazarian just got dumped on the concrete. Williams now spinning first into the steel barricade.
Now Hendry tossing Trick Williams back into the impact zone. There goes Kazarian.
Fight making its way back into the ring here. This one is getting out of control.
Our referee trying to restore some order. We all want to see a decisive ending to this matchup. I applaud the decision. And now the match continues.
Now Hendry and Elijah both in the ring though. Wait a second. Elijah walks the ropes. Hendry lifts Kazarian.
Time to walk with Elijah plus 252 pounds of pure motivation.
Elijah not done walking with Brampton here or with Williams.
Down goes Kazarian. Down goes Trick Williams.
And Hendry and Elijah united. How can Williams and Kazarian recover? That's the question. I know they weren't getting along, but they've got to find a way to coexist. They've got to find a way to pull it together if they want to beat the United front of Hendry and Elijah.
Kazarian slowed up Elijah. Oh, and a Trick kick.
Beautifully placed there by Trick Williams.
And down goes Elijah face first. Trick Williams rushes into the cover and a kick out.
Don't you laugh. Shame on you.
Listen, to the points you were making before about who Trick Williams is, I applaud all of the success, the championships that he's won in NXT, the way that he has built himself into a legitimate star. But the whiny you-know-what that he has turned into, that Joe Hendry identified wisely, is evident. It's obvious who Trick Williams has become. He doesn't want the TNA World Championship because he wants to represent this company. He was humiliated by Obafemi and Joe Hendry weeks ago, and this is a personal vendetta. He could care less about the title.
Maybe Joe Hendry should have thought about that before taking a cheap shot on Trick Williams. An embarrassing Trick Williams in his own house.
Oh, bad shot by Trick Williams. A cheap shot there against Joe Hendry.
Maybe if Joe Hendry doesn't do that, Trick Williams doesn't come so hard at the TNA World Champion. We don't end up in a situation where history is on the line at Battleground.
Hendry trying to get after Trick Williams. Santino Marella and Abel mutually agree to the championship bout this Sunday. Here's the cover off the leg lariat and a kick out. Joe Hendry was happy to put the title on the line because he's been a fighting champion for 124 days, ever since he beat Nick Nemeth for the title at Genesis in January.
There's no doubt about that. He's lived up to that name and then some. Putting the championship on the line way more since winning it than I see most champions doing.
Putting the title on the line, yes, but representing this company as the TNA World Champion in WWE's Royal Rumble. And in a moment none of us ever thought we'd see. The TNA World Champion at WrestleMania in action against Randy, or a surefire future Hall of Famer. There is a moment that Jeff and Jerry Jarrett and the late great Bob Ryder would have never imagined in a million years. And because of Joe Hendry, because of the momentum of this company, that happened.
Once again, it hurts me to say you're not wrong. There is no lie there at all. But
wait a minute. A tag was made, but Trick Williams had entered into the ring, got the attention of the officials, so the official never saw the tag, and now Kazarian going to work on Elijah. Hendry's losing.
Smart move there by Trick. I mean, him and Kazarian, they may have had him break down a bit at the beginning of this matchup. They're turning into a bit of a well-oiled machine here.
Hendry's beyond frustrated. Now it's on Elijah to fight his way out of this.
Wait a second. Great float over there.
Oh, toss powerbomb by Elijah. Can he get to Joe Hendry? Can he make a tag?
Huge opening here for Elijah. The path is open. Can he get to the tag? Can he get to the TNA World Champion?
It's Hendry to meet Trick at Under Siege.
Are we getting a preview of Battleground?
Holy slam! Well, there's Kazarian into the fray. Oh, look out!
A 2-for-1 special!
Another fall-away slam and a kick up! The people lifted Joe Hendry to this moment!
And Hendry is rolling in this main event.
And now
Joe
Joe
Hendry looking
Hendry
for
can get
a
another
face,
standing ovation on Trick this week.
Whoa!
All Trick
Counter
Williams
back
looking
and
for
forth
trick
awareness there.
shots.
Oh, and an Olympic slam! Center of the ring! Hook to the leg! Kick out by Williams!
Not enough to put Trick Williams away. Hendry's going to have to start digging deep.
Now up under the shoulders, Joe Hendry. Was he thinking AA? Oh, big standing Uranagi by Trick Williams. Trying to pin the champion before Battleground and a kick out.
We talk about it all the time. Momentum heading into these big-time matchups. Momentum is on the line for both these guys here heading into Sunday.
from the second rope. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Hendry able to roll through.
Look at the power of the TNA World Champion.
Down goes Williams. Wait a minute, Trick. Oh, I thought Trick got the better of that.
I think he countered. Hit a variation on a DDT there.
And Hendry back up to his feet. And now a backstabber by Kazarian. The battle continues. Low clothesline there by Kazarian.
Look out.
Slingshot leg drop right to the midsection. Is it enough to win the matchup? Oh, and a kick out by Hendry.
Kazarian doing a great job of capitalizing on the opening that Trick Williams has provided here.
Oh, Spider-Man trying to set up for the chicken wing. Here on Hendry.
Hendry looking for another angle slam there.
Up onto the shoulders. There's the A! Cover! Is it enough? Or a kick out by Kazarian.
Elijah
Tag.
back on the apron and back into the fight here.
Elijah trying to set up the Highwayman's Farewell, the pile driver, trying to end this thing. A tag made by Trick Williams.
Isolate Elijah now.
Boot right to the face by Trick Williams, halting Elijah. Oh, with the knee strike from out of midair. Down goes Trick.
Enough.
Here's the cover, and the match continues.
On him right upside the jaw, too. That was perfect from Elijah. And how can Elijah capitalize for himself, for Joe Hendry?
Up onto the shoulders, now Trick Williams trying to corral Elijah. Down he goes.
Nose to nose with his opponent on Sunday.
Oh, the
Good
trick
shots.
shot.
Good night.
Got all of it. Hendry saving his teammate.
Now Kazarian running interference here.
Hendry saved the matchup, but for how much longer? Kazarian driving Hendry into the apron, and now Elijah left inside the ring with Trick Williams.
Maybe.
You put the guitar
Kazarian's
back
got the
like
guitar.
a movie qualified for
That guitar that Elijah hit him with.
Elijah cracked the guitar over Kazarian's head last night on Impact.
Oh, Lord.
A tag has been made.
Careful, Frankie. Whoa.
Hold on a second. Whoa!
Swing and a miss from Kaz.
Elijah trying to set up Highwayman's Farewell. Cover. And Trick Williams saves the matchup.
Just in the nick of time. And now Trick, who also got smacked with a guitar courtesy of Joe Hendry.
This past Tuesday night on NXT. Wait a minute, Elijah trying to pin Kazarian. It would have the match won there if it weren't for Trick getting mixed up with the referee. Oh, and a kick out by Kazarian. This match should be over.
It's absolutely chaotic here. No doubt about it.
Oh, wait a minute. The Trick shot hit Kazarian. It was intended for Elijah.
Incidental contact as Hendry into the fray. Gets rid of Trick Williams, and now his attention is on Kazarian.
Hendry's legal. Kazarian's legal.
standing ovation. Just